Hello, Marianne McGrane, and I am going to be talking about the tool that I chose, which is Remind. And so you sign up, really easy. Go to the Remind app. You can sign up with your Google, and your students can also sign up with their Google. Sign in. And so you sign in, and you can set up your classes. So you add a class over here. And you can have your students join an existing class, or because I'm a teacher, I can create a new class. And so I created a class, which is Earth and Space Science with McGrane. That's me. And you can affiliate yourself with your school. My school is Liberty High School, so that if anybody is searching through Liberty High School, they can go ahead and see my class there. It's great for making connections with students and also students' parents as a way to stay in contact and send out reminders. That's why it's called Remind. I really liked what one teacher said. They said that it's not necessarily changing the way we teach, but it's changing the way we reach our students, and that we really need to start using tools inside the classroom that the students are using outside of the classroom. And all of my students, most all of my students, always have their phones with them. And so this is a great way to stay in contact. And so what I want to do with this tool is I want to go ahead and send out reminders. And it's not like, hey, don't forget you have your homework assignment, but hey, we might be going outside. So grab your jacket or bring your computer to class tomorrow, spread the word. So you can remind students and they show up, and there's less time of, hey, go back to your locker and get this, or, oh, we're going outside, go ahead and grab a jacket, or you should have, grabbed your computer. So I really like that a lot. You can go ahead and as far as having students, if you go ahead and add people over here, there are different ways to add people. If we look over here, you can add them with their phone or their email contact. That takes a long time, though. If you know your students, you can put them in individually, but that's a long time. You can make a printable PDF. And so if I click on that, it'll create a PDF, and it'll have a specific code just for my class on it. And I can go ahead and have that on the tables when my students first come in, and the instructions are right there, or I can put the instructions on the board right here. If it's in-person instructions, I can have this up on the board. I can tell them to go to Remind 101 if I put that in my learning management system for the link, and then we can walk through it and do it together. I can also share a link. If I click this, I can have a code copying the link, and I can email it to all of my students. I think that the good things are that my students like technology, and it's good because they'll always have their phones with them, and as well as parents. I think something that might not be very good or that might be difficult are those students that still maybe don't have technology. Maybe it's a way to make the learning gap wider if I have students in my classroom that don't have the ability to such technology. So for me, I think it's going to be a great tool. I hope that I get to use it a lot.